Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. These are the last two readings of the week. You have Truth Be Told, and you have Eight of Wands as your hopes and fears, and then you have TikTok. Obviously, the TikTok is the outcome. I'm feeling the TikTok is definitely that this was a time period, a pocket of time this week where you were asked to kind of sit back and go within, because you're about to shine. The cards yesterday were showing so much support, so much brilliance, so much color coming out of you. So I feel that that was the whole goal, the whole purpose to sitting out whatever's going on, okay? For the hopes and fears, it's truth be told, as I feel that it's saying going forward, be true to yourself. Be true to your own truth, okay? You're going to get a lot further that way. Authentically speaking from yourself and the wisdom within, knowing that you have an open window to receive new information, okay? It's a 5/14. It does feel like the Hierophant card to me because of the wisdom and the open window. I feel that it's a teacher, but also somebody who is open to things. This is the best Hierophant you can be, okay? It also screams of the Justice card as well, I'm feeling, because the truth be told, right? Justice is about truth and fairness. So this new Libra energy, that's what it's bringing in. And I would add to that, live it without fear, okay? Especially if you are in the mindset that I am, as armed none or no one. When you're authentically living from that spot, be proud of that, okay? No matter what, be proud of who you are. You don't need to back up every time somebody says, no, your point of view is wrong. We have to stand for who we are, okay? So, just remember, harm none. If you become the bully, if you've been bullied, but then in turn become the bully, that doesn't work either. It's not the justice. It doesn't balance out. Things go nuts, okay? So, let's take a look at these cards. Let's take a look at this energy here. I keep going to spirit messages first this week because I feel a pull to them very much so. I feel like they're really wanting us to really tap into this, okay? Inspire passion. Lovely. Look at that. Life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. See, this is what I mean. The TikTok, it's over. You're going to be rejoining now. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. Yeah, this time was needed so that you could grab that speed and really, tap into it, Pisces. Yeah. So it's just a little bit of a slow up. And, yeah, I feel things easing. I'm hoping anyway. I'm hoping. Be proud. It's celebrate all that you've achieved. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. And I feel that. By not getting wrapped up in whatever this was, I feel like what is the words that's coming is a cut above the rest. Okay? Up beyond, above. Most definitely. That's what I feel for you, Pisces. That's what I feel. Yeah. And again, you have a lot of pairings of air and fire, I feel here. Inspiration of Cups. Ten of Wands. Yeah. The burdens this week, that uphill battle that's been going on, I feel that you've shined through it. You see this lightness? It's been showing up all week, this contrast between the dark and the light. I really like it. I like the fact that it's almost like you have achieved something fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. And you've held on to being who you are. The inspiration is the page, which is who you truly are, beautiful Pisces, okay? Let me see. I don't read from these books very often, but I will. The inspiration of Cups may reflect you. It's an energy full of fresh optimism that is youthful in feel. Do you remember moments in your childhood when you experienced something new, fun, and inspiring? When you didn't have the demands of adult life distracting you? That is the energy that this card is referring to. Inspiration can also appear when you immerse yourself in a new creative activity. Whatever will allow you to express yourself and embrace the inner child. Trust your intuition, follow your heart. Signs and symbols are all around you. The conch shell. It is used on this card to represent courage, optimism, and staying true to your heart. Hearts. When dreaming up possibilities, there's hearts in here. I have to look. Where's the heart? Oh, there's hearts up here, floating around. When dreaming up possibilities, do so with an open heart. Seahorse. Seahorses share the energies of calmness, balance, and healing while channeling the divine masculine. And I think that's what's been happening this week, right? Starfish. Must rely on their senses for survival. Suggesting that you use your intuition. It is also interesting to note that they only see light and dark. So beautiful. Okay? So beautiful. Okay. So this, of course, has shown the uphill battle this week. This dragging up of this immense rock. Why would we even try doing that? So let's take some from this. Success. Look how dark that kitty cat is. Look at that courage. We've had this card before. We had it yesterday in the Six of Wands. Many of you this week will have succeeded at what you attempted to do. And I'm very glad to... And what does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's what I was thinking. That's what's coming through my brain. Now, some of you may be thinking that, oh, you know, if I've meditated and connected with my guides every single time, if you've only been able this week to simply concentrate on your breathing for 5 minutes, to give your mind time to just have that peace and quiet, okay? Simplicity of watching a feather float, of watching a leaf fall down off a tree. You've succeeded. It doesn't have to be extravagant, the kind of success that you're looking for. It's finding that moment and hooking onto it and seeing it for what it is, success. Okay? It's not dismissing it. It's saying, this week I managed to do it. I managed to do that. I know people like to-do lists. I have a few to-do lists with a few simple things like bill payments that I can't forget. But beyond that, in my agenda, what I do is I write the things that I've done on that day. The most simple thing to the biggest thing. Like even, I cooked dinner today, and then I put a check. Did 2 videos for my beautiful community. I do a check. I have changed the garbage. Check. I've done a load of laundry. Check. I've gone outside and watched the leaves fall and felt complete calmness for 10 minutes. Check. And at the end of the day, I see all the things that I've done. And sometimes I would have forgotten, or I would have dismissed some of those things as daily things. But you know, anything that takes up your time is something that you've done. Okay? Anything that takes up your time. And then I will double check if some of that is like staying on social media for 3 hours and feeling bad after I got off of it. That's a check that I don't want to write down anymore. I want to find things that help me, that build me, that accomplish something. Cooking dinner for my family feeds them. Doing laundry for myself keeps me in clean clothes, so I'll be healthy. Going outside and staying calm with the falling leaves, that helps my soul and my mind release. Okay, simplicity is the key here. Okay, to these outcomes. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, that clock thing. Yeah, that's annoying as well. No, that's way too many. Woo, but higher power, nice. Nice card. Nice card. But not for today. Not for today, Pisces. Not today's card. Not for you. Oh, I guess these are today's cards. Look at that. Guess what came out in a different deck? Don't forget your community, okay? Don't forget that you can start doing these things with other people. They're reminding me that when I was a mom at home, I'd call another mom at home and we'd do our chores together. It made me feel less like I was just doing the same old, same old. We're keeping each other happy. We would actually feel better by doing things together because we knew that we were doing stuff. I don't know, it just felt different. It felt better, okay? The rest of it, Pisces, nope, not for you. It's that board. It's that strategizing. The world is always strategizing how to make it bigger, better, and faster. And I think that you've just this week just gotten off of it. And if you remember that you have to follow your own, what's okay with you. And I'm here to tell you, Pisces, that at different times of your life, you're either going to speed up or slow down. And you can choose, especially if you slow down, you can choose to berate yourself and say, I haven't done as much because I'm either sick or I'm getting older or I'm going through a change, whatever it may be. Or you can say, today I still accomplished something. Yes, not as much as I did when I was, 5 years younger or whatever, or last week. But I still managed to do something and I still feel good. I'm still here. Okay? Feed your soul. Feed yourself. Feed your mind. Feed it positive things. Don't go by the agenda of everything else you hear, what you see, or how fast you gotta go. Just be grateful. When there's days I can only do 1 or 2 things, I do them well. And I'm grateful that I did them. knowing that, well, when tomorrow's there, may accomplish more if I'm here. Okay? Remember that. Don't spend too much time in your life thinking of things that you haven't done yet and berating yourself in the right now, because you're missing out on living. Okay? And I have to remind you that this trip that we're on, regardless if you live to 120, is still very short. So enjoy life. It's a journey. It's a trip that we're on. Okay? It's time to break those, I was going to say rules, but I don't want to say that. I mean, it's time to just break that mold of whatever we keep creating to keep everybody in the same box. Some of it is good. Some of it is necessary. Okay? Don't put a penny in a light socket. That one's good. You know, don't run with scissors. Also good. But there are some things in life that you just don't need to be told. You know, that you have to accomplish all of this in this amount of time. And if you don't, you're somehow failing. Okay? So, if you can't keep up with your stuff, there's a good one, and that's my problem right now. Get rid of it, because you got too much stuff. Okay? Get rid of it. Give it to somebody who will use it. And stop doing it over and over again. Okay? Tear down. Don't use it, lose it. That's my motto, and I have to start doing it again. I think that's the week that you're in here that I haven't lived through yet with you. I think that's what I'm going to be doing. Lose it. All right. So, Nine of Cups in reverse. You're very close to this. The reason it's in reverse, it's because we're going into that fulfillment part. Okay. This week has been all about that kind of sit back, relax, and looking into that fulfillment, but not really, yeah, the 9 is about the self, so, I don't know, I feel it's still there, I feel it's very close, okay, I wouldn't worry about it being, yeah, see the Fool again. I feel that these are just saying you're at the cusp of this, you're at the cusp of switching them around. It's coming up, okay? In the next couple of days, maybe in the next couple of weeks, things are going to shift and you're going to start moving forward. The journey is going to start. You're going to feel fulfilled. All of this work will have paid off. You'll be going, yeah, that was a good thing to do. That was a good thing to do. It helped me reset. It helped me, you know, go back to where I was supposed to. So should I put him? Yeah, I'll put him back just to be correct. See, is there a correct? Who cares? You've gotten the message. You understand. You understand. All right, Pisces. So, we're almost halfway through this reading. And now would be the time to remind you that if you like these readings, you enjoy the format, the way I do them, please make sure to subscribe. We have a wonderful community here. People like the energy. They like the advice from Spirit, because it is mostly advice on how to help with the energy of you, so that you can, I don't know, have insight on, I don't know, how to take things, how to do things, to empower yourself, to be authentically you. There's the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel that this week is really, that's what's been concentrated on. You. You the dreamer. You the creator. You the one who is making beautiful, beautiful things come to life. Okay? I feel very young in yourself. I feel like going back to square one in a lot of cases. Going, okay, this is what I was thought, but you're actually going, what if I hadn't been? What if I could make if I could make my own, weave my own life, my own terms, my own everything? What would that have looked like? See, it's going to spark creativity. There's the Empress coming in. That's all I've been feeling this week. It's like slow down to creativity, slow down to creativity. You slowed it down so that you could speed up, so that you could create something. I feel like an inventor in his laboratory, in his cave, in his hermit's cave, putting things together, going tick, 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 like something's coming in, something's coming up. I'm creating something wonderful. Look for it, watch for it, see it. Yeah, Five of Swords. The Five of Swords has always been the card for me of you're a winner or losing, depending on each side. Spirit has always shown me this card as in war, there's two sides as they're fighting, right? And each side think they're the winning side, or the side that's right? And this is what I always see. So depending on which side you are, both sides could think they're winners. And that's the thing about it. Are you really? Because if you're in conflict with everybody, are you really winning? Are you winning the fact that you're arguing that you're right? Is it really accomplishing anything? Okay, so that's the important part with the five for me. It's just remember that. Remember what that could mean. Okay, so I'm going to take from one of my favorite decks. This is the Cosmic Journey Oracle. It's so groovy. I'll tell you, everything's sped up in my house, and I'm trying to do readings about you guys slowing down. So this is not helping me, I guess. This is hindering at this point, because my energy wants to slow down with all of you, because I'm doing readings. But things are changing in my house where I have to speed up. So it's causing a bit of conflict, let's just say. 11. Oh, we've been all week, right? 11, especially yesterday, 11. Each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. And I was just saying that. I just said that. I just said it, Pisces. What if you could rewrite the whole thing? What if who you are wasn't determined by this, right? What if, Pisces? Okay, so let's take a look here. I'm trying to smell if my meatloaf is smelling good. At this threshold you have now come to, you must give up what you thought you were so you can move into who you truly are. Each and every turn on the evolutionary spiral requires you to fully step into another level of creation. There she is, creation. To usher in what's next. A step on the spiral might sometimes feel like a step backwards. Maybe this is where the 5 is coming into. But there's only perfect progress on your pathless path as you surrender. Right, perception, right? Your identity is so deeply rooted in your roles, your car, your place, your bank, your profession, all of it, it's time to shed your skin. Each turn has its own perils and rewards, both easier and harder every time. Harder to give up that came before, but easier because you know what's coming. Your next leap into galactic emergence, who you truly are. So this card is just saying the same, right? It's kind of validating all of these. Sometimes it's simple, sometimes it's hard. Simple, hard. You see that? It's just kind of, it's all coming together, Pisces. It's all coming together. So then again, sometimes hard, sometimes easy. Your effortless effort is fully required. Mastery, joy, galactic vision. Effortless effort, the wallet. I love this. So, maybe that's what it was this week. The effortless effort. I feel that's exactly what I was saying. You were putting in the effort on things that you wanted to pay attention to without getting involved in the stuff that would have taken too much effort. It's been effortless for you to engage in the work that you've been doing, your vision, your mastery of the things that are important, that are taking you where you need to go. But the rest of it you just left behind. So it's been a good time of your TikTok. It's been a good use of the clock. A good use of the clock. That would be a good title for this. It's been an awesome use of the clock. Yes. All right. Here we go, Pisces. Healing the heart. This week has also been a little bit about doing that as well, right? You see the heart right here? That's what you've been doing. You've been healing that beautiful heart. You have number 23, of course. Number 5. It's all about a give and take. A little bit of learning, of taking in, of letting go. This is beautiful. I almost feel like claws here releasing. If you look, these look like claws releasing. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to read from this, Healing the Heart, 23. You need, when you're wounded, you need time to regroup, find your center. I don't know if you guys were wounded, but I think you were definitely being weighed down. Okay? No matter what caused any kind of heart heaviness or heartache, deep healing was called for. This happens on its own timetable and won't be rushed. The path to healing the heart centers on reciprocity. Yeah, the flow of giving and receiving. And that's what it's talking about, right? It's a give and take. Even though she's holding, I feel like she's releasing. Sometimes wounding occurs because we become too dependent on another or something. And this is accompanied by the desire to control an outcome. Both wounding and healing usually begin within, not from the outer conditions of our lives. And I think that's what we've done. We've gone within, done some much reflecting and working, and kind of left the outer life out of it, right? So, it is important to take steps to heal yourself and become willing to release the pain. It's time to take responsibility for your part in this healing journey. Look at ways you can help yourself and others. Okay? Healing the heart in all aspects is your priority. Nothing else matters. Only beauty and goodness will come as a result. So take good care of your heart, my beautiful Pisces. Take really good care of it. Okay? It holds so much energy. Or just, yeah, so much energy. All right. Ooh, close encounter. 10. Look at this beautiful big butterfly. Look at that. This is really pretty. And you have 10, which is associated to the Wheel of Fortune, and movement and cycle changes. Okay? This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Again, the authenticity of the Page of Cups, of who you are supposed to be. Let go of any social masks or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. We had the real big strength of community, so they're telling you. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy, where you can become close to people. You remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. We aren't meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. There you go. There's that wounding here. The healing the heart, right? It's time to be honest about yours and step from behind that barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. Even in work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself, and I mentioned that this week. You don't have to defend who you are, okay? When you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. If you put yourself out there, Pisces, I'll find that the people who don't want to be around you, they will scatter. They will usually avoid you. And the ones who do, it's because they have an openness to them, okay? So give it a chance. Give it a chance. Let it come in for you, okay? All right. So, we have the little prince here. Queen of Wands. Your turn to shine, and the Fool coming in upright this time. Okay? So definitely that is coming in. That is coming true. You are going to start on a new journey. You're going to open yourself up. You're going to let things happen for you. It's perfect. It's good. It works. Okay? I like this Queen of Wands. She's looking up towards the sky, right? And this beautiful evolution. And all her fieriness, energy. Like, beautiful. Don't be afraid to shine. That's for sure. Don't be afraid to show who you are. Okay? Ace of Wands, yeah. That new light, that new fire. Ready to embrace that new fire. Absolutely. It's all over here, Pisces. Such a pretty Ace of Wands. Yeah. It's almost like you've got the Queen's inspirational energy propelling you into this new spark, this new idea, this new thing that's happening, this new beginning, this new energy. Okay, this could be in relationships, could be in business, could be in anything that you're putting your mind to, something that has inspired you, that has been calling to you, calling at you, helping you move forward. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see here. Yeah, we got one here, one there. Okay, so Pisces, what do I end this with? Let me see. I'm going to take from this one here, from the lights here, because we picked our first 3 cards, which are still very relevant to the entire week. It really lended itself to the energy that needed to come through. A reminder to go within to find what you needed to. The Temperance card, bringing in a balance. Patience as balance restored. The Justice, right? 9 of Pentacles. Everything you've done this week has brought in fruit, okay? It's produced fruit. The 9 is a beautiful card of abundance and your hard work paying off. Okay? It's self-sufficiency in finding what makes you go where you need to go to make things happen, the way you need them to happen for yourself. Okay? It's abundance while feeling the validation for what you've done. I hope that by the end of this week, that is how you are feeling, okay? That by stepping away, the 8 of Cups is like getting away from the drama, that you were able to find what you needed, that you were able to go in that inward journey, okay? It's not always easy to do that. Like getting off, you know, the getting off the bus of the world, you know, sometimes it's doing that departure. It can feel it can feel hard to do, right? But sometimes you need to take that time alone to contemplate the important stuff, okay? To go on that spirit quest, to retreat, to travel to within, so that you can let go, so that you can do what you need to for the rest of your journey of what's coming up. So Pisces, I don't know what's coming up next week, but I have the feeling that it's probably a little more of engagement than it was this week. I mean, I'm not saying you haven't been engaging, but I mean more engagement with, you know, the world again. You know, opening up the doors is what I feel. What I'm seeing is, I see you opening up the doors and seeing what's going on, what's left, what's what's happening, right? But I feel that you're doing it with a fresh, with no expectation. In other words, of what you're going to see. And that's good. It makes me feel like you have a freshness of being open to receive whatever's out there and seeing it for what it is and no preconceived notions of it. So that's what the image they're showing me, is that you're opening it up after you've been like in a candlelit, you know, laboratory, and you're opening it up and it's like, okay, what's happening? So I hope to see you tomorrow so that we can do the reading and see how the energies are going to be. Don't forget, I'm also going to be doing a healing. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings, my beautiful Pisces. That's it for me for today. Take good care of yourself, and bye for now, my beautiful ones.